What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite for some breaking news on the pre-order rewards for Black Ops 7. Unfortunately, folks, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to bring in any of our Reznov operator skins into BO7 anymore. What was once confirmed as a pre-order challenge pack that fully carries forward into the next Call of Duty is now going to be essentially lost media unless you continue to play BO6 in the coming years, or if you decide to play Warzone during the BO7 cycle. That'll be the only access you have to these operator skins, and we're going to get into just why. Definitely stay tuned. As a big reminder, folks, plenty of brand new articles are getting released and updated on detonated.com for those who want to stay up to date with all things Call of Duty. Lots of brand new reports about BO7. Even more info is, of course, on the way as we head into the final countdown to the full launch on November the 14th. There still is a good amount of marketing that I'd expect them to drop before the 14th. As of today, though, it looks like they just ended up retweeting an article about the Call of Duty movie in development over with Paramount. We had a new Replacer trailer that came out for those that enjoy some of those skits. A little bit of Replacer marketing, and that's really it. I know there was an event, I think it was Complex Con, as it says here, where the Wonder Vehicle was actually featured from COD Next, as I reported on and showed in my vlog. But other than that, it's been radio silence this past week. Pretty unfortunate, considering there still is a good amount of news that people are looking forward to. But with that aside, I first want to mention that, ironically, they've already announced a Reznov operator skin bonus for Call of Duty Mobile. If you pre-order BO7, link your Activision ID to COD Mobile, head into that game on your phone or tablet, and you'll be given the base Victor Reznov skin. You don't get the other Reznov skins that we currently have inside of Black Ops 6. Again, there's the SOG one, but there's also the Stalingrad Reznov from World at War, and there's the Memory Reznov, which I'm sure is relevant to the actual campaign. You only get the base look, the first skin here, as you can see. So, to make things clear, pre-order any edition of BO7 for your system of choice, link your Activision ID, and then after November the 14th, hop into COD Mobile, and you'll see that you'll have the Reznov operator skin in your inventory. So, if you're on Game Pass and you're subscribed to what is an Ultimate, that also counts as a full pre-order for Black Ops 7, and then in that case, you'll get the Reznov skin if you guys do play COD Mobile. But you guys have seen all the Vault Edition marketing, all the promos, especially this graphic specifically, right? This is where things get confusing. So this is a brand new graphic for the Vault Edition, right? The weird thing is, the Guild Override weapon camo does actually carry forward into BO7. According to the FAQ, you can use this camo on any BO7 weapon when the game does come out. And you can already do that right now with your BO6 weaponry. But the Reznov Challenge Pack is like the piece of content that I did expect to remain as like a carry forward exception. I would have thought, if anything, they would probably remove the Guild Override camo as a carryover bonus, right? That's what you would have thought. Again, the Mastercrafts and the operator skins you see here were not usable during the BO7 beta, unfortunately. They only ended up changing the operator skins, not the blueprint. So I'm not sure why they restricted all of this from being usable in the actual beta. But as you guys can see here in the official FAQ about all the additions for Black Ops 7, it has been confirmed, folks, that due to changes in content approach between BO6 and 7, operators from the Reznov Challenge Pack will not be playable inside of Black Ops 7. I would have at least hoped for this base skin to carry into BO7. Like, if they're really worried about wacky skins, there's nothing really wrong with either of these two. That's the thing. I think the cancellation to carry forward is honestly a big misstep. If it makes the community happy, then sure. Keep that set in stone. Fair enough. But if folks out there that already weren't really supportive of any skins at all, really, are the ones that got carried forward canceled, then it's like, what was really the point there? I could definitely see them getting rid of this one, but what's wrong with these skins? I think the weird thing about carried forward with Black Ops 7 is that it was already planned to be a big Season 1 update anyway, where all your operators and blueprints and weapons and all that progress from BO7 would carry forward. That was already the plan. But since they canceled carry forward, it looks like they were kind of forced to play a hand and say, all right, well, let's just make the Reznov Challenge Pack carry forward day one then. And they just couldn't get that done, I suppose? Or maybe they could have, and they just decided, hey, let's just not carry forward any of the skins at all. Make it just a fresh start. So now what it looks like, folks, is all that will be carrying forward operator skin-wise into Black Ops 7 will just be your level 1000 Samuel skin if you unlock them, and your Easter egg unlock operators for Requiem. But other than that, no one else will. The weird thing is, with Modern Warfare 3, for example, you got the Woods operator pack for pre-ordering BO6. That carried forward. So from MW3 to BO6, you got carry forward operators. But for some reason, from BO6 to 7, we can't get our pre-order operator skins to carry forward at all. Again, does confirm here what the challenges are to getting these skins. If you pre-order any edition of BO7, you'll unlock the Reznov Challenge Pack, which gives you instant access to this guy right here in the middle. And then once you're in game, to get Stalingrad Reznov, while playing as SOG Reznov, you can get 100 eliminations in multiplayer, 1,000 kills in zombies, or 20 eliminations while playing Warzone. And yes, casual does count. Then, while playing as Stalingrad Reznov, you have to go ahead and get 200 kills in MP, 2,000 in zombies, or 40 over in Warzone to get the memory operator skin. And that's it. Again, you have to be subscribed to Game Pass Ultimate or Game Pass PC to get access to this pack if you don't pre-order like a standard copy or a cross-gen copy of Black Ops 7. But the weirdest thing above all is that if folks out there that, let's say, don't care about BO7 but care about Battlefield, were the ones complaining about skins, looks like they're also really not happy with the skins that Battlefield 6 is releasing through its Battle Pass, through other cosmetic opportunities. People aren't happy with the skins either. If they see a little bit of color on an operator, a little bit of paint, if it's too vibrant, they already don't like it. It has to be just strictly milsim. And you know what? For a game like Battlefield, that's fine, but that's never really been what Call of Duty is about. I mean, the thing is, where is the line drawn, right? If the line is drawn at a skin that looks like this, what I don't understand is that every season is going to end up dropping a good, 20 or so bundles. A few of those are going to be a little out there, a little wacky. Maybe not cel-shaded, maybe not a part of like a big licensed collab like The Simpsons, but you're still going to get what I'm assuming are zombified themed operators for, Richtoff and Dempsey, Takio, Nikolai, and our Requiem crew here. So it's like, where's the line really drawn at the end of the day? They're not going to do milsim every single season and every single bundle. You're probably going to get skins like this, but it just might be a case going forward where we end up seeing some bundles release that are zombified or based on, deep Black Ops lore. And we're going to look back and say, hey, what was really the point of getting rid of the Reznov Challenge Pack, for example, or any of the cosmetic bundle-related operator outfits for the Requiem characters? Like, there's this skin, for example, as a prestige reward for Weaver. Should this not carry forward as well? Why would this skin not carry forward, but this one will, right? Like, it's kind of weird to see the exceptions being made for carry forward in BO7 to the point where it's just become a giant mess. Especially, like, from a zombies perspective, there are so many weapons that belong in Black Ops 7 Zombies. Classic ones from BO6. The Olympia, the PPSH, the MP40. They said no promises can be made, but that they're looking into that, whether they're loadout or mystery box exclusive weapons on certain round-based maps. But as more exceptions keep being made for carry forward, it just kind of puts all this into question. Like, what is really the point of canceling carry forward if so many exceptions are going to be made later anyway? But as of just this afternoon, folks, the actual final challenge event did go live inside of BO6. We have Extinction Protocol. It's a leaderboard-focused event. I'm really a fan of these whenever these come out. I consider the true end of BO6 the release of the VHS tape event, because you got your last camo, your last gameplay items in there. But if you want some guaranteed gobblegums in the bottom left corner, as you can see, then you can go ahead and do some challenges here inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. Simply got to use score streaks or field upgrades in every round-based map. And if by the end of this event you end up placing first, then you'll get a hidden power. And there's other gobblegums here for other placements. Top 3. What is that? Can I not cycle that? Oh, there we go. Top 3, top 5, 10, 15, 20. There's only like one ultra gobblegum in this event, which is the hidden power, which is kind of crazy. But that really does it as far as events inside of Black Ops 6. Again, the Reznov Challenge Pack, which I already completed here, that will remain an opportunity for you to get those skins up until November the 14th when Black Ops 7 releases. Then at that point, I think the Reznov skins will be lost media, truly. But we have a double XP event currently live as well inside of Black Ops 6 and Warzone that includes double gobblegums. Tapes of Terror ends in about 10 days, along with the Chucky event pass. About a week before BO7 releases, these events will get vaulted, and the items from them will also be lost media. But to wrap things up, folks, I do feel like there's been more outrage about the cancellation carry forward compared to the outrage that we had saw when BO7 got announced, which is that there's too many wacky, cel-shaded crossover skins that will ruin the immersion of BO7. I think the controversy is a lot worse now. It also puts into question if we'll ever end up seeing any future cosmetic options for Reznov, any future bundles featuring skins for his character, because we got that with Woods. Where's Woods at? We got that with Woods, but the extra skins that released for him in BO6 just got added to the existing Woods operator that we had thanks to MW3 if we pre-ordered BO6. We just might not get additional skins for Reznov now because of this change in content approach, as they mentioned. Very weird. Again, it could have just been a copy of the Woods pack from last year where you just got access to all 3 skins once the full game came out, but that's just not going to happen this time around for BO7. It's very weird. I'm really curious to see what other exceptions are made. What are you guys thinking, though? will they end up removing more pieces of content that we thought were going to carry over to BO7 day one, like Gobblegums and XP tokens? Or is this the last cancellation being made, the content that we thought would be usable inside of the new Call of Duty? With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been dkdynamite. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. How are you feeling about the unfortunate news regarding Black Ops 7 today? Again, it's very strange to see that they made a change yet again to what's going to be moving forward. Again, we do have our Vault Edition operators and mastercrafts that we didn't get to use during the beta, so that's going to be fun to actually equip day one. But as far as the Reznov pack goes, yeah, there is no longer any mention on the internet of the fact you'll be able to use this within a new Call of Duty. I guess we'll see if the Guild Override Weapon Camo will make it to the full launch of the game. With that being said, really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.